In the twilight of Nigeria's challenging hours, a figure rose like the dawn, strong, unyielding, resilient. General Lagbaja was a man defined by discipline, strategic brilliance, and vision for a secure Nigeria. His journey was a mission in its purest form, where each step etched the legacy of unwavering service, fortitude, and honor. This is the story of one man's dawn that set in our hearts like the sun, a beacon of hope and defense in times of darkness, a colossus at dawn. Lieutenant General Taoreed Abiodun Lagbaja. From a humble beginning, Lieutenant General Taoreed Abiodun Lagbaja emerged, embodying a passion for duty and love for country that could not be broken or diminished.
Get road! Bastard! Get road!
Trained in some of the most rigorous military programs, he learned to wield strength, not only of body but of mind and spirit. His formative years laid a foundation of grit, bravery, and strategy, molding a warrior who would become one of Nigeria's most respected military figures. Born in the ancient town called Ilobu in Abiodun, local government area council of present-day Osun State, Lieutenant General Lagbaja spent his early life in Osogbo, where he attended the famous St. Charles Grammar School and local authority teachers college. His distinguished military career began when he was admitted into the prestigious Nigerian Defense Academy in 1987 as a member of the 39th Regular Corps. He was commissioned as a second lieutenant on 19 September 1992 into the Nigerian Infantry Corps. Between 1992 and 1995, Lieutenant General Lagbaja was platoon commander at 93 Battalion. Grit and sheer tenacity stood him out as he was again posted as platoon commander from 1995 to 2001. At 72 Special Forces Battalion, one of Nigerian Army's foremost special forces battalion. Having gathered commendable experience in the field post-commission, he was posted as an instructor to the Nigerian Defense Academy from 2001 to 2004. Lieutenant General Lagbaja subsequently held other appointments, including Grade 2 Staff Officer in charge of peacekeeping at the then Army Headquarters Department of Army Training and Operations, as well as directing staff at the Armed Forces Command and Staff College, Jaji, from 2006 to 2009. In 2009, he was posted as Deputy Chief of Staff, Headquarters of 81 Division, and subsequently two-time Commanding Officer 72 Special Forces Battalion, Makodi, from 2012 to 2013, and again 2014 to 2015. In 2016, he was posted as Chief of Staff at Headquarters 8th Task Force Division, Monguno, Borno State, and later served as Director of Operations at the Army Headquarters, Departments of Army Training and Operations, from January to December 2018. As a thoroughbred field officer, he was posted as Commander 9 Brigade Ikeja Cantonment, Lagos State, and 2 Brigade Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, between 2018 to 2019 and from 2019 to 2020 respectively. Lieutenant General Taoreed Lagbaja was appointed General Officer commanding 82 Division of the Nigerian Army, where he checkmated the activities of the now proscribed indigenous people of Biafra and its armed affiliate, Eastern Security Network, from March 2021 to August 2022. He was redeployed to Headquarters 1 Division Kaduna as General Officer Commanding from August 2022 to June 2023, where he rejigged anti-banditry operations, securing critical roads, increasing the free movement of people and enabling return of displaced communities and farming activities to gradually pick up. He was subsequently redeployed to Army headquarters as Chief of Operations, with oversight of the entire Nigerian Army operations across the country. Lieutenant General Taoreed Abiodun Lagbaja was appointed the 23rd Chief of Army Staff on 19 June 2023 by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and assumed command on 23rd June 2023. On assumption of office, Lieutenant General Taoreed Lagbaja conceptualized a comprehensive Chief of Army Staff command philosophy to align with the fast changing security architecture across the country. The command philosophy, which is
to transform the army into a well-trained, equipped, and highly motivated force to accomplish our constitutional responsibility within a joint environment,
aims at providing a clear roadmap to revolutionize and transform the Nigerian army under his watch to effectively combat terrorism, insurgency, banditry, and other threats of criminality across the country in aid of civil authority. In deepening his command philosophy, Lieutenant General Taoreed Abiodun Lagbaja left no one in doubt of his expectations. He made it clear that the command philosophy is premised on three main pillars.
And to accomplish this, it will rest on the three pillars of leadership, operational effectiveness, and sound administration. I'm emphasizing that sound administration because the focus will be on you, the troops, and your family.
In the crucible of crisis, leaders are forged. For Lieutenant General Taoreed Abiodun Lagbaja, the call came amidst perhaps some of Nigeria's most trying moments. Faced with insurgency, unrest, and a wave of violence that threatened national security, he rose to the occasion, not as a man of many words, but as a man of action.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Gentlemen. I hereby flag up Operation Taoreed the Missile 4.
With a deep understanding of both strategy and the human cost of war, Lieutenant General Lagbaja led from the front, earning the loyalty and respect of his men.
With the exercise begin! One! Open your mouth! Two! Don't cheat me! Three!
More than a warrior, Lieutenant General Lagbaja was a reformer. He recognized that true strength lay not only in numbers but in modernization, adaptability, and preparedness. Under his command, the army saw transformative reforms aimed at professionalism in training and improvements in operational capacity. With the unwavering support of President Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Nigerian Army under the watch of Lieutenant General Lagbaja received tremendous support from the federal government in the form of logistics, combat enablers, and welfare support schemes to motivate troops for optimal operational effectiveness. These interventions include the recent operationalization of Nigerian Army Aviation with the procurement of Bell UH-1H Huey helicopters. The aviation outfit has proved a significant impact on the land force's agility, responsiveness, and efficiency while contributing to the overall operational success of the joint forces. Additionally, the Nigerian Army Aviation Component has enhanced the timely deployment of troops, supplies and equipment to various locations, especially in remote or difficult terrains. Similarly, to mitigate the impact of improvised explosive devices (IED) on the casualty rates of troops and the severe damage to high-value assets in the ongoing counter-terrorism and insurgency operations in the Northeast, the federal government approved the procurement of the Husky counter-improvised explosive device vehicle. The device is regarded as a military working dog because of its detective capability. The device has an exceptional features which allow it to detect explosives that may be concealed or disguised. Despite the fluid and unpredictable security situation across the country, the Nigerian Army, under the leadership of Lieutenant General Lagbaja, continued to make considerable progress in stabilizing the country's security landscape. This he achieved through targeted operations aimed at decapitating the leadership of terror groups and networks. It achieved this through continuous injection of highly trained troops and special equipment into all theaters of operation for specialized operations such as Mountain Sanity 2, Lake Sanity 2, Desert Sanity 3, and other such operations which continue to complement efforts to degrade Islamic State West African Province ISWAP and Jama'atu Ahli Sunnah Lid-Da'awahi wal Jihad JAS terrorist groups. The operations were strategically initiated by Lieutenant General Taoreed Abiodun Lagbaja to neutralize and eliminate terrorist elements in Sambisa Forest and other land areas such as the Mandara Mountains, Timbuktu Triangle, and the Lake Chad region by intensifying clearance operations. Similarly, intensified offensives to eliminate bandits and other criminal elements in the northwest and north-central regions have yielded positive outcomes as sustained efforts to project force in operations Hadarindaji, Forest Sanity, and Well Punch are ramping up offensives to eliminate bandits' enclaves. These operations have destroyed criminal hideouts, neutralized hundreds of terrorists, and have continued to aggressively be on the trail of fleeing ones. Relatedly, troops deployed in South and Southeast regions on Joint Task Force Operation Delta Safe and Operation Udoka continue to perform creditably. Both operations have undoubtedly led to the neutralization of a significant number of combatant members of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra and its militia armed the Eastern Security Network. The recovery of numerous firearms and ammunition, as well as the destruction of several illegal oil refineries. Additionally, joint efforts with other services and security agencies in Operation Delta Safe and Udoka have significantly increased daily crude exploration output with a corresponding boost to Nigeria's foreign reserve and other economic indices. These efforts have greatly improved the security situation across the country and have expectedly enhanced the trust and confidence of the public towards troops. Lieutenant General Lagbaja invested in the soldiers' minds as well as their bodies, pushing for an army that would stand as a shield against any threat, internal or external. Even in war, Lieutenant General Lagbaja believed in humanity. His heart was with the people, the innocent lives shattered by violence.
Anyone that constitutes threat to law-abiding citizens or danger to other people's property, bring him down.
Under his command, the Nigerian army undertook not only military operations but also humanitarian and non-kinetic missions, too many to mention. From providing security for displaced communities to delivering aid in conflict zones, he emphasized that the military's role was not just to fight, but to protect and to restore hope to those caught in the crossfire. Alas, all flesh must taste death. All warriors must one day rest. So too did Lieutenant General Taoreed Abiodun Lagbaja. His final days were marked by solemnity and reverence, a fitting end of a life lived in service to the nation and humanity. The affordable housing option for all soldiers AHOAS and other legacy welfare schemes will echo your name eternally. You leave behind a legacy of valor and an indomitable will that will forever inspire future generations. Sunset came too soon, but his dawn still lingers on. A legacy unbroken, a story unfinished. As the sun sets over the horizon, we remember a man who stood against the tides of chaos and despair. Lieutenant General Taoreed Abiodun Lagbaja, a soldier, a leader, a legacy snatched before its time, continues to inspire.
Counsels guide uphold you, securely for